Where my hair is going to make me scream. Hi guys, it is me, Helena, and I am back for another Wednesday. And today I tried to film a video three times. Now, first time I tried to film, I was going to film a video called my top 10 favorite quotes because I absolutely love quotes. But then I got to my 10th quote and I read it, and then I was going to explain why I liked it, and I realized that's kind of a stupid video and I didn't really think anybody would like it and I wasn't proud of it. So if you want to see that video, click the thumbs up button and I might post it anyways. So there's that. And then I tried to film again, but I didn't have any ideas, so I was like, I'm just gonna rant. And I started ranting and I was like, I sound stupid. Like, I sound really stupid. So then I decided not to rant, and then I tried to write something, and I wrote something, and then I filmed it, and I was like, I don't like what I just wrote. It's not, I'm not proud of it. So then I went through all my journals, and I found this one, and I found this book, because I haven't had this book in a while. So, yeah. Now we've circled back around, and I'm going to be reading some spoken word again today. So this spoken word is kind of emotional for me, and I actually haven't read it all the way through, like, again, to kind of get into the feel of it before filming. So yeah, but this is titled When Depression Hits. I hope you enjoy. Stop. No, you cannot cry. You have to be stronger than this. These people can't know that there is something wrong with you. Plus, it's stupid anyways. Crying over absolutely nothing? Really? After we spent an hour making sure our face looked absolutely perfect? Don't let these stupid emotions ruin hours of going from hideous to perfect. This is what goes on in my head. This is what happens when the thoughts become too much. This is what happens when depression hits. Stop. No, you cannot cry. You have to be stronger than this. These people can't know that there's something wrong with you. Plus, it's stupid anyways. Crying over absolutely nothing? Really? After we spent hours making sure our face looked absolutely perfect, don't let these stupid emotions ruin hours of going from hideous to perfection. This is what goes on in my head. This is what happens when the thoughts become too much. And this is what happens when depression hits. Some people think that depression is normal. That it's something every kid has to go through. That it is this constant feeling of unhappiness and maybe even a constant feeling of emptiness, but in reality, it is a constant waves of emotion. Each one... My dog is making noise. Stop. No, you cannot cry. You have to be stronger than this. These people can't know that there is something wrong with you. Plus, it's stupid anyways. Crying over absolutely nothing, really? After we spent hours making sure our face looked absolutely perfect, don't let these stupid emotions... Stop. No, you cannot cry. You have to be stronger than this. These people can't know that there is something wrong with you. Plus, it's stupid anyways. Crying over absolutely nothing, really? After we spent hours making sure our face looked absolutely perfect, don't let these stupid emotions take away hours of going from hideous to perfection. This is what goes on in my head. This is what happens when depression hits. This is what happens when the thoughts become too much. People think that depression is normal. That every kid has to go through it. That it is a constant wave of unhappiness, or even a constant feeling of emptiness. But in reality, it is constant waves of emotion. Each one different from the last. And for an instant, almost like a mood swing, we are vulnerable because sometimes we can't tuck away the wave until that instant becomes a minute. and until that minute becomes an hour, and that hour turns into days. And suddenly, the girl with the seemingly perfect life is breaking inside. Her smile is full of cracks and crevices because it is no longer real. She tries to hold on and be okay. I'm fine, she says. She tells herself this, but her eyes tell a different story. Her eyes tell a story of pain. A story originating from nowhere, having no beginning, no climax, no plot twist, and especially no end. This is what happens when the wave hits. When the tidal wave of emotions hits her and her eyes can no longer hold back the ocean of tears she has been desperately holding on to, convincing herself she's fine. Meanwhile, the wave continues. Her mascara runs down her cheeks and her face is no longer perfect. Surrounded by people who care, the one thing she feels is alone. But soon, the moment passes. She picks herself up like a fighter getting up from a hard hit. She takes a look in the mirror, and her mascara is no longer an imperfect sign of weakness. It has now turned into a brave sign of victory, where those mascara tracks are like black paint on a warrior's face. She remembers she's made it this far, and she will continue to go even farther. Because people with depression know good and well that it doesn't get better. But as time goes on, we grow stronger and the thoughts are easier to suppress. Depression is not something that can be cured with a magic pill. It is something that only the toughest and strongest people are capable of enduring. Because we learn how to deal with it day by day. So no, depression is not normal. Depression is not something everyone goes through, even though society may tell you otherwise. They're lying. Because depression is like a cage in your mind, locking you from every good emotion for hours at a time. But people with depression know it's something you deal with. Something only certain people can handle. It takes a special kind of person to push those thoughts away and try to find some of the good. So the people who genuinely have depression, congratulations. You made it this far, and you will continue to go even farther. And to the people who don't, go. Live your life. Be who you are, because it also takes a very special kind of person to genuinely, easily, and naturally see the good in things. Woo. Focus, focus. I only have 2 minutes left on this memory card. Focus, focus. I'm getting the 2-minute warning. Okay. So I wanted to let you guys know really quick, because I only have 1 minute left already. Through the month of August, I'm going to be doing a back to school month. So I'm not going to tell you guys what every week is, because it'll be a little surprise. But next week starts the month of August back to school kind of thing that I'm going to be doing here on my channel. So I have my little book. It says write your story. I probably have like 45 seconds left, so I have to hurry up and I have to find the page where I plan this out. But okay, week 1 will be a back to school Q&A, so please don't forget to follow all my social media links down below and send me questions for